Ta-da! Welcome back to the Bottom Shelf Project.
After another very long hiatus.
Yep. This time had nothing to do with COVID. We just busy individuals, working and moving and stuff like that.
Such is the life of middle-aged men.
Exactly. Had some lawns to mow. Anyway, but we're back.
A dreary Florida winter day.
Yeah. So that's why we're doing it inside instead of outside on the patio, because it's gray and miserable and terrible outside. Just the kind of day where you need a little pick-me-up, kind of warm the soul.
And we bring to you a total wine offering.
Mm-hmm.
Blended Scotch whiskey, something nearest and dearest to my heart. I think both of us at heart are primarily Scotch men.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know this for certain, but I believe this is Total Wine's knockoff offering of Johnny Walker Black. It is an age statement blended Scotch whiskey, aged 12 years, King Robert.
Yep.
And they've been pushing this stuff hard.
Yep.
When it first came out, this was under $20. I have since seen this marked down on sale for as low as like 12 or 13 bucks.
For a full
750, 40 proof.
Yeah.
Blended Scotch.
Looking forward to it.
A little blurb on the back about King Robert. Immaterial.
Yep.
There for marketing. Other than that, no word on where it comes from, what it's sourced from, just that it's distilled, blended and bottled in Scotland, as Scotch has to be.
Blended. That's blending and bottling. That's a little portmanteau word we just made up.
And like all good bottom shelf whiskeys.
Ah, you feel the crack of the cap there, huh? That's how you know it's classy.
Now, on a side note, I have noticed lately in some of my very non-bottom shelf offerings that I've sampled over the past few months, that neck pour can be noticeably different. That Port Charlotte, heavily peated, gets raves on Whiskey Tribe and a few other outlets. And it's a fine whiskey. It's really good.
It is.
But the neck pour was so much stronger in iodine. So,
yeah, this is turned upside down a couple times. All right, let's do this.
Nice, pretty gold color.
Hey, a nice nose too.
That's really sweet.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of alcohol. I mean, you know,
A
little burn of ethanol in there.
But it's almost like almost an apple juice.
Yeah, I can see that. Apple crisp somewhere in there.
Or dried apricots.
Something like that.
Dive into this.
Fruity. Let's do it.
Really thin.
Very thin. But not bad. I've had worse. I think this would be, it's not a daily sipper. This might be a good mixer.
If you're on an extreme budget and you can't pick this up for 13 bucks, and you got a craving for Scotch, it could be a daily sipper. Because this is not the cheapest of their King Robert offerings. They've got another one below this that was $9 that I think was their Johnny Walker Red knockoff.
Yeah.
And they have another one above this that I think is
a green
or even a blue that was still under the
$20.
Under the $30 range.
This is okay.
It's okay. Am I offended by it? No, it's got some flavors in there, and it's got a little ashiness that hangs around. It doesn't disappear completely.
But it is thin. And there's that ethanol burn in there too, which is surprising for 12. Here's my theory on this. Is it's blended whiskey. Is every whiskey in there 12 years old? Or it's 12 years because one of them is 12. You know what I mean? Like, you know how they get around stuff like that? That's my theory. I can't prove that.
Well, I think the rule is that the age statement is the youngest of the whiskeys.
Oh.
But this also could have been a bunch of cask strength stuff that they just watered down to the point where it's right at the hair above what would be legally Scotch. Because you can't cut it any further than that E.
No. It's good. It's not great, you know. But I mean, that's what we're all about here, right? Is finding the decent stuff that's under $20, and it's decent. I think it would make a good mixer.
I was just about to say, it would probably make a fine high volume. It probably would do better.
I'll bet if you made like I'll bet if you, exactly, because I'm not a big fan of Johnny Walker Red. As fans of the show know, although I do like I like everything else Johnny Walker makes. I just can't stand Johnny Walker Red. But again, we explored that one episode where you make a drink with Johnny Walker Red, suddenly all the awfulness of it just disappears, and it makes a solid cocktail. I think this would be in that same category, and I think it'd be better than Johnny Walker Red, if I do say so myself. I think that would make a better mixer.
In roughly the same, or in this case, I bought it on sale even cheaper than Johnny Walker Red. I think it would be a superior product.
I believe so.
I really do.
Yeah, because Johnny Walker Red always has that metal taste to it, and I'm not getting a lot of metal off of this.
If I were in a dive bar and I ordered a glass of scotch and they tossed a cherry in it and gave me this, I would be okay, fine. A sports bar or something like that typically doesn't carry good scotches. That would scrap.
But they better be playing some old style jazz, and I'm gonna narrate it like I'm, some private dick, like that's what you got.
There's not much else I can say about that. It's not entirely one note. It's sweet up front, fades into the ashiness.
Is it?
And my idea that it was probably patterned to go up against Johnny Walker Black. Johnny Walker Black is a better product.
Yeah, well, yeah.
This has a little bit more smoke and ash to it than Black does, but
yeah, that's fine. That's a fine offering. It's like I said, I think that'd make a good cocktail. I'll bet it would go great in Coca-Cola,
or ginger ale.
Yeah, something like that.
It's not going to be a drain pour because some of the stuff that I buy, this one, as most are brought to you by us.
But you could do a 7 and 7 kind of a thing with that.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
That's just it. It's okay.
The blurb on the back says it's second to none. Is it though? No. There's plenty of other offerings.
Insert forgive.
Exactly. Is it though?
I want to wax poetic about it, and I can't. There's just not enough there. I can't say a lot of good stuff about it.
I can't say a lot of bad stuff either.
But I can't say anything bad
either. It's there. Honestly, let's just what I would do for marketing on this. Just forget King Robert, and I would just literally put whiskey blend type 1 each, generic military, and just leave it at that. And then that would add some charm to it instead of it trying to be all highfalutin with the Scottish King on it. Just call it what it is. Yeah. Generic Scotch is what it is. But it's good. It's all right.
There you have it.
There you have it.
So if you're looking for something really inexpensive, and I do mean really inexpensive for Scotch, that's drinkable, especially
this economy.
Yeah, especially if you're gonna use it as a mixer.
Yeah.
But in a push, can you drink this neat?
Yeah, you can drink it neat.
Fine. Yeah.
But why would you when there's so much better? Even at the $20, we've explored a few things that are better.
Yeah.
At the same price point.
Absolutely.
Okay. Evan Williams comes to mind right off the bat.
Even in the Scotch category, I've had some that were close to this price point that I probably would pick up.
I'd splurge to kick in the extra $5 or $6 and get the Tomatin, man.
Yeah.
Tomatin, and that's a single malt. Yes. That's a single malt under $30, and it's awesome. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Well, last time I saw it, the price had gone up. Now it's over 30. But still,
it's still. Tomatin is between $30 and $40, and it's fantastic.
That is one. And there are different layers of the Tomatin, though. The age statement, I think it's the 12-year, is one that I've used on at least a couple friends that were bourbon drinkers to introduce them to Scotch. Plus, it's a soft, sweet, kind of Speyside Highland, fantastic Scotch. Even for the price, it's even better. But just as a regular introduction, fantastic Scotch. Mm-hmm. Then there are a couple others that I can't think of off the top of my head in that category that I would put toe to toe to this. Something that if you got the money that I would choose over this, Monkey Shoulder.
Yeah.
Compass Box. They call it the Artist Blend, but Great King Street.
Yeah.
Again, we're talking $10, $15 more. Worth the extra price.
Worth the extra price. So worth it. So worth it. That's just it's so good.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
You would notice the difference.
Yes, you would. Anyway,
So
because you're a classy guy or girl, as the case may be. So non-binary. You're classy, non-binary. We cater to whoever likes whiskey, whatever.
So there we have it, friends. King Robert, if you see it in Total Wine, you're really on a tight budget,
Go ahead.
it's an option.
Dip.
So, till next time.
Sweet.